At this point, though, we want to invite our guest speaker on stage. She's a new addition to the United Way Discovery speaker roster. She's wise beyond her years, thanks to the many challenges that she's experienced in her life.
Her name is Mercedes. She's touched those who have heard her speak, and I've even heard them speaking to her this morning, so it's true. She's spoken a lot throughout certain events in 2013, so now please welcome Mercedes with her inspirational story.
Hello, my name is Mercedes. I am 17 years old and the mother of a 23-month-old son named Jaden. My mom and dad were in an on-again, off-again relationship when my mom found out she was pregnant with me. She thought my dad would stay, but when she told him, he left. My mom and I were very close. We spent so much time together. I felt happy. Then she met her future husband, and everything changed. He would yell at me, pull my hair, and throw me into things. My mom did nothing. She acted like it wasn't happening. I was no longer the happy little girl who felt safe and loved by her mother. I was an angry, lonely 9-year-old. I started caring less and less about myself, and I started to get into trouble. One night, after hanging out with some friends, I came home and my mom and I got into a huge argument. She was so angry that she grabbed a belt and hit me over and over with it. I didn't think it would ever stop. Someone must have called the police because they showed up with social services and arrested my mom. I decided to tell the social worker everything. I continued to get into trouble and hang out with people I shouldn't, and I was even getting arrested. At one point, there were 28 charges against me. I tried to go back to school, but I just got suspended and eventually expelled. I started drinking, smoking, and experimenting with harder drugs. My mom kicked me out, and I moved in with a friend. That's how I met the father of my child. He was 24 years old when he met, and he had no idea that I was only 13. I dropped out of school, and I moved in with him. Now that we were living together, our partying and drug use increased, and we both started dealing to get by. 1 month after my 15th birthday, I found out I was pregnant. I didn't want this life for me or for my baby. I needed to make a change, and I needed to make it fast. I stopped drinking and doing drugs right away. My grandma said she would take me in if I went back to school, and I promised I would. I found out about Braemar School for Teen Moms and started attending when I was 6 months pregnant. I went into labor a week before my due date and had contractions for 6 straight days. But when I saw Jaden's face, his perfect little face, my whole world changed. In that second, I knew I wanted to be a different person. I was opening up and realizing all the amazing supports that were available to me. Braemar School has a partnership with Terra Center, and I was able to connect with a Terra support worker at my school. She is someone I can go to when I'm stressed or I need to talk. She has given me parenting advice and has supported me in housing and financial issues. It helps knowing that I always have someone to turn to. I was also very lucky to get Jaden a spot in Terra's Child Care Center at Braemar. I also made the decision to join Terra's Youth Leadership Program because I wanted to make friends and learn some new skills. I am given opportunities to share my story. I have grown and gained confidence, and that makes me feel very proud. I take my education very seriously. I never miss school, and I'm an honors student. I know that the choices I make now will affect the future of me and my son. When I graduate, my goal is to attend the University of Toronto and get a double degree in biochemistry and forensic biology. I want Jaden's life to be stable and secure. I want him to fall asleep every night with a smile on his face, not tears. I want him to wake up in his own room to my voice and to know that I will always be around when he needs me, his mom. Thank you for inviting me to speak today. With the support that Tara receives from the United Way, teens like myself are given a chance to become the people we had only dreamed of becoming. We are granted opportunities to face and overcome our obstacles and our fears. We are learning how to better our lives and the lives of our children. With your support, I believe I can create my pathway out of poverty and that my dreams are possible. I'm going to be everything I hope to be, and my son is going to be so proud of me. Thank you.